Top 10 luxury cars in the world, whether it's an SUV or a limousine. To be considered one of the best luxury automobiles money can buy, a car must be made of the finest materials, feature the very latest technology, and offer the most refined experience possible. Saloons or limousines, in most cases, were once synonymous with the luxury car market, but many brands have witnessed the success of the Range Rover and have cashed in by adding luxurious SUVs to their lineups. Even the way that these cars are fueled is evolving, with models such as the BMW i7 and Rolls-Royce Spectre sprinkling all-electric power into the mix. Regardless of these constant developments, the main factor when evaluating luxury cars remains the same. How much luxury do you get for your money? The best luxury models come with plush seats, often covered in soft leather. While even rear seat passengers can expect electric adjustment, massage options, and maybe even a recline function, there will be legroom to spare and the kind of in-car entertainment that used to be the preserve of first-class transatlantic flights, with high-end audio and visual systems that can be tailored to any requirement. The best luxury cars to buy: 10 Porsche Panamera. Like the Porsche 911, the Panamera is a masterclass in evolution ahead of revolution when it comes to its development, and it's clear that the latest Panamera is a logical progression from its predecessor. Thankfully, that means it looks more appealing than the original. The lines have been smoothed out, yet the 911 styling cues remain. All the driving experience has been enhanced to boost its range of ability. It's just as driver-focused as before, so it's a pleasure to drive quickly, and it has performance by the bucket load, but the air suspension can be switched to comfort mode at the press of a button to keep backseat occupants comfortable and unruffled. 9. Rolls-Royce Phantom. There's no doubt that the Phantom is an incredible car. It's powered by a 6.75-liter V12 petrol engine, which produces 563 bp and a satisfying 900 Nm of torque. This allows you to plant your right foot and accelerate from a standstill to 62 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds and onto a limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. The price is suitably large to go with the Rolls' grand dimensions and 21 or 22-inch wheels, as the least you can expect to pay is north of £400,000. If you so much as look at the options list, you will find that this figure heads upwards very quickly. 8. Rolls-Royce Spectre. Charles Rolls predicted electric propulsion would be the future of the car, and more than 120 years later the Rolls-Royce Spectre is the first EV to wear the spirit of ecstasy. It also serves as the spiritual successor to the Phantom Coupe to some, as well as the start of a new era for the British brand after it pledged to go electric only by the end of the decade. In the meantime though, if you open the Spectre's huge rear hinge doors, and you will see that this 4-seat, 2-door coupe is awash with the finest leathers, woods, and metals. It's ridiculously hard to find fault in the cabin, but you'd expect that to be the case when you're paying more than £330,000 for a car. The combined power output of the twin motors should prove acceptable to the most discerning driver too, with 577 bp and 900 Nm of torque on tap. 7. Bentley Continental GT. The Bentley Continental GT is a luxury grand touring coupe that will not break a sweat when being driven across continents, hence the name. Power is plentiful too, with the choice of either a 542 bp V8 or 650 bp W12 engine, although production of Bentley's 12-cylinder motor will come to an end in 2024. The interior is a treat for anyone lucky enough to sit inside, with inspiration taken from the wings of the Bentley badge. The dashboard, for example, winks majestically out from the central console, before continuing into the door trims, circling the occupants with a ring of wood and leather. 6. Rolls-Royce Ghost. When it comes to luxury and refinement, the Rolls-Royce Ghost delivers in spades. There are only 2 parts carried over from the previous model: the spirit of ecstasy that sits atop the bonnet, and the umbrellas hidden within the doors. The Ghost is based on Rolls-Royce's latest aluminium chassis that it calls its architecture of luxury. It can also be found beneath the Cullinan SUV, flagship Phantom, and even the all-electric Spectre. 5. Mercedes S-Class. The long-serving S-Class still offers one of the most refined and relaxing driving experiences on sale. Vibrations through the pedals and steering wheel are non-existent, and even at motorway speeds you won't hear any wind or tire roar. You float along, unaware of the imperfections in the road surface, as the Mercedes simply soaks up the lumps and bumps as if they were never there to begin with. Add to this engine so quiet you will regularly be convinced the start/stop system has cut in and a silky smooth 9-speed automatic gearbox, and you have the ultimate luxury combination. 4. Range Rover. It might not look all that different from the model it replaced, but the latest Range Rover is quite simply the finest example of a full-blown luxury 4x4 on sale today. Our 2022 luxury car of the year offers up a wider range of powertrains, increased comfort, and more impressive onboard technology than its predecessor. In fact, there's an all-electric Range Rover due to arrive in 2024. That's not to say the Range Rover has gone soft as it focuses more and more on being a luxurious SUV. It's still just as capable on a cross-continent motorway journey as it is plowing through a muddy field. And while it's bigger than ever, it's also surprisingly nimble at low speeds, thanks to the addition of rear-wheel steering. 3. Bentley Flying Spur. Luxury and performance are synonymous with Bentley motor cars, and the Flying Spur is the brand's small 4-door limousine. It uses an extended version of the Continental GT Coupe's platform and comes with the choice of a V6 plug-in hybrid, a 4.0-liter V8, or a 6.0-liter GT12 engine. No matter which engine you choose, this 2-ton-plus saloon delivers a sub-5-second 0-62 miles/hour time. Naturally, the W12 offers the highest top speed at 207 miles/hour. 2. Range Rover Sport. The standard Range Rover was a pioneer for the luxury SUV market and is still a hugely impressive car, but the Range Rover Sport adds in a key element that's a bit less common in this segment: a fun factor. Considering that this large SUV weighs 2.3 tons, the Range Rover Sport offers a genuinely engaging drive with admirable capability in both performance and handling. The steering is precise, the air suspension keeps the car's weight in check when cornering, and the diesel, petrol, and PHEV powertrain options will all launch the Sport from 0-62 miles/hour in 6.3 seconds or less. The new 627-bop version, called the Range Rover Sport SV, turns things up to 11, and will hit 62 miles/hour in just 3.8 seconds. Perhaps the best quality of the latest Range Rover Sport, though, is that this performance and engagement doesn't come at the expense of luxury. The air suspension works with active noise cancellation technology to keep things calm and refined when you want them to be. There's plenty of room for up to 5 passengers too, and the materials and technology have been massively improved over the previous model. The Sport blends these qualities so seamlessly that it has beaten its sibling to become our 2023 large premium SUV of the year. 1. BMW i7. The exterior design of the latest 7 Series is certainly cause for debate, but what cannot be denied is that it is a highly impressive luxury car. Opting for the all-electric i7 improves the package even further, and it's such a fantastic luxury experience that we've named it our luxury car of the year for 2023. It's on the road where the i7 outshines its combustion-powered sibling. While the standard 7 Series air suspension and excellent soundproofing mean it's already a very well-refined car, the i7's electric powertrain enhances these qualities even further. Not only is it incredibly quiet to drive, but the power is delivered in a very smooth and linear fashion, exactly what you'd expect from a car in this class. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.